Welcome to Twin Tarot. I'm David.
And I'm Gary.
And today we're going to talk about...
We're going to talk about Jack Smith today. So Jack Smith, as we all know, has refiled the gag order with Justice Eileen Cannon to try and gag Trump.
And this time he played nice and followed all the rules and had a long conversation with Trump's team.
You know how Republicans are. They're good at following rules. They want everyone to follow the rules.
Yeah.
So we want to see is the second time the charm. Is this gag order going to be enforced by Eileen Cannon, or is she going to ignore it?
I guess this time he asked, "Mother, may I?"
Yeah, pretty please, right?
Simon says.
All right, so this is for entertainment purposes only.
I'm not entertained.
Yes.
Let's end this video right now. I'm so entertained. Now, what we read on this earlier, and I think what I remember from reading it earlier was that she wasn't going to say no right away. She was going to give Trump time to fundraise a little bit off of it, and
that was what we were talking about.
And I think eventually I came to, yes, she will gag him, but not right away. There's money to be raised, grifting to be done, and when it's no longer like a top flight issue, then we can discuss gagging.
Maybe we should ask Spirit, has enough grifting occurred where now she's willing to enforce Trump's gag order?
Let's look at the energy around this latest request for gag orders and see what's changed. Again, entertainment purposes only. So, deck is upside down, and what we have here is, here's the work. Busily. Okay, so we've got the foundation of the reading is the Eight of Coins. Coins are about health, wealth, values, things of value, stuff along those lines. And this is the apprentice working, churning out these coins. There's money to be made. Maybe now, he's got all his ducks in a row. He's followed all the rules.
He's working very hard making his money.
And what's crossing it? The Nine of Wands.
Yes.
This is kind of the energy of, from Jack Smith's point of view, okay, have I got all my ducks in a row this time, or is she going to reject it again?
How many more battles must I fight with you to get this done?
Yeah. And underneath is the Page of Pentacles, which messaging about money, messaging about values. In my previous readings, I've come to review this as the Trump grift card.
Okay.
So underneath it is, somebody raising money. And she also, Cannon threatened to sanction the Department of Justice if they didn't do all the rules that she said on this one, which on the surface is ridiculous because it's her job to prevent like the defendants from attacking the FBI and calling into question the whole case. Because what he's saying is that, this is a police state going after him with an unjust case.
Yes.
And she should be the one hauling his butt in there saying, you got any proof other than the back of this form that you've purposely misinterpreted? Because if you don't, I'm going to smack your butt down, which is what any other judge would have done in this situation.
Not this one, right?
Not this one.
This one is going the other direction.
Okay, so what I've got here is, here we go again with these values. Here we go again. Let's see what we've got going on here. Threats of fines, threats of actions. Right now, if I were just going off of these cards, she's not ready yet to rule on the gag order. She may take her time ruling on it. She may kick it back one more time. Like, come up with some new rules that oh yeah, I forgot this other rule. Now he has to submit something like 200 words, and there's like 205 words, and she's going to be like, not even reading it until you do what I tell you to do. Oh God.
The loving empress.
For folks who just like, oh, there's that laugh again. Here's Judge Cannon sitting behind the thing in her pajamas, lounging around, just like, the queen of all. Just, I want everything the way I want it. Everything has to be just so. There's no urgency with this person. She's being taken care of. She's being waited on hand and foot. So she's coming across like a prima donna. Is where I'm going with this.
Okay.
And she's made up her own rules because, well, she's the queen and she's got the tiara. So if you have the tiara of influence, everybody has to do what you say. Literally is the Mother May I card. Current situation is the Six of Swords.
That's an appropriate card.
Okay, so this it's moving out of troubled waters, moving from tumultuousness to calmer shores.
Taking your baggage along with you.
Yeah, and with the gag order, it's to try and take the temperature down of what's going on with Trump inflaming people. That's kind of the intent. But also with Judge Cannon, you can imagine the stress that man is underneath right now. He's just been convicted of 34 felonies. His when I did an emotional reading on him on my Terror by the Bay channel, he's all over the place. He literally is just he's ding dong.
President Trump, how are you?
I think I see a MAGA flag out front. Let's go and see who's at the door.
I'm not answering that.
Anyway, she will probably do something. There's going to be a decision made to calm something down. Now, this could be done in Trump's best interest. It's like regagging him. It's like, I know you're upset. I should leave this up here. I know you're upset. I know this. But if you keep going on like this and talking crazy talk, you're going to get yourself in a lot of trouble. That would be the reason why she would gag him. Not that she wants to. It's that he's a petulant 2-year-old screaming in the library or screaming in the grocery store. And she has to be the adult in the room and say, you've lost it. You're out of control. The other thing she could do is say, nope, not again, to give Trump some victory so that he can continue railing against it. So what I'm saying is I don't have enough cards yet, but those are kind of the pro democracy reading and the pro Trump reading as far as what is kind of unfolding
so
here.
now I have a thought about that card.
Sure.
Could that card be...
No, it can't possibly be. I don't even know why you would even think asking that question.
Could that card...
Ask a different question.
Okay, let me come up with a different question. I've got one.
Yes, what is it?
Yeah. Could that card represent the whole court proceedings?
Yeah.
Where it's just, you've got troubled waters, you're slowly rowing to calmer waters.
She's trying to get this. She is just trying to. So what'll happen is that she'll have like a hearing.
Yes.
Yeah. She may kick it back again, but she's just delaying things so she can have another thing, a scheduling thing, so she can have a hearing on the gag order type thing.
Because the source it's about communications. And so she's just trying to slow it, keep the communication flow nice and slow and deliberate. Yeah. She doesn't want to make a mistake, not help Trump. It's not because she wants to push the trial past the election. She just doesn't want to make a mistake.
Right. In my previous readings with Cannon, the 9 of Wands that I had is the cross. This is her attempts to try and get this thing past the election.
Yeah, yeah.
And she has one more thing she has to. Right now, this trial could happen July, August, and it's just like she's got to get one more delay in there, one more thing to kick this thing past the election.
Slow walking it. Okay, what do you got next? I'm excited.
So what I'm saying is I don't know yet. We'll find out more as these cards come out. Overarching energy is the 10 of coins. You've got health, wealth, and values. Now look at we got all these coin cards here. This could be about legacy. This could be about DNA. This could be about raising money. Let's see. So again, I think Trump is trying to raise money. I think Cannon is benefiting. She might have done everything she needs to do at this point with delaying this trial. It's intergenerational.
Let's keep going. You might need another card.
Yeah, but it's the overarching energy. It's this is like taking care of your own.
Well, I think in this case you're honoring Trump.
Yeah.
You're basically doing this to honor 45.
You're taking care of your own.
Yeah, yeah.
You're taking care of your people.
That's
what I'm getting with it.
This is the man who promoted me, right? There's the man.
Yeah.
I got promoted. I'm serving him. Right
Stop pointing at the dogs. Trump hates dogs. He's an anti-dog person. The lesson to be learned is the high priestess. She gets to be in charge. She gets to make all the wise and foolish decisions all on her own. Although I would argue that she's getting help with making all these decisions on her own. As far as it goes with delaying this case, she is succeeding. This case is an open and shut case. This is forget who I was listening to. The New York case was the weakest case, which doesn't mean it was a weak case. It just means of the 4 cases, it was going to be the most difficult one to prove and get convictions. Yeah. This one was going to be the easiest one because the letter of the law is black and white, and there's no excuse. There's no wiggle room here.
Black and white.
Black and white. But she has managed to delay.
And she's got the confusion moon in there.
She's not telling everybody everything that's going on. She keeps it all to herself. Outcome. Okay, outcome is the 5 of Cups, disappointment.
So we are asking if he's going to get this gag order through.
Right. I think that he eventually does get the gag order through, but it's going to get delayed again.
Yeah.
This is that delay. She's going to delay it again. Either he has to go back and talk with Trumpelstiltskin's team again, or he finally gets that she finally is going to review it, but then she's going to schedule a hearing a month from now.
Yeah.
And at that point, it's the damage is done.
Past the election. I think that card's saying that it's not going to happen before the election.
The gag order?
No, not the gag order, but the actual...
No, we're talking about the gag order. Okay. So I think the gag order is... Jack Smith gets the gag order, but it's going to be too little too late. By the time she gets around saying, okay, you know what, Mr. Smith, you brought up a good point. I should probably prevent him from saying the FBI is trying to assassinate him. The damage is already done.
Yeah.
It's a hollow victory when it finally comes through.
Yeah.
Honest to God, the undermining of the judicial system will be the undoing of this country if it can't be stopped.
It is picking up steam in a big way since Trump got convicted on those 34 counts. I mean, I'm reading about it. You've got all of these GOP congressmen starting to challenge the justice system and saying that it was a scam trial and that Biden's Justice Department is targeting Trump and this, there was no crime and this was all a witch hunt, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dear God in heaven, this passed a grand jury. It passed, a trial with a jury.
Yeah.
Justice Merchan has nothing to do with this case other than sustain or overrule objections and pass sentencing. Everything else has been, through grand juries and a jury trial. This wasn't a bench trial. This was a jury trial. Trump cannot, he shouldn't be given a pass to say that it was a rigged trial with a corrupt judge, because the judge had nothing to do with it. And unless you want to prove that all 12 of those jurors had an axe to grind with Trump and they based it not on evidence but on their personal feelings, he doesn't have a leg to stand on. It's time for someone to tell him to shut the bleep up.
Now, if the judge is biased, that's an appealable thing. That's something they could bring to the appeals court, and the appeals court will rule if the judge was biased or not. I think that's not going to happen. But with his most fervent supporters, it doesn't matter because they don't fact check anything. They believe everything they're told as long as the people telling them are wearing the appropriate laundry. They have the right team colors on.
Exactly.
They have an R by their name and they wear a red baseball cap.
Yep.
They're totally legit.
Yep.
Okay.
Anything else?
So that's the energy around it. Anything else to write on that? I mean,
No, I think that's enough.
I think we've
wasted their time enough.
We'll leave it here then.
Yeah, you get a short one this time.
Yeah, I don't know what else to ask on that. It just looks like, well, let's do a four-carder. This latest go around, does she?
Hey, no
there's
peeking.
Jack Smith right there.
Yeah.
Does she accept this latest submission to schedule a hearing, or does she kick it back? I'll do a little four-carder.
Okay.
Either or. I should only ask one question, but it's like to me, it's like,
Will
she accept it?
Okay, will she accept it?
Seven of Wands.
On the defense.
It's energy. It's fighting from higher ground. Got the Four of Coins, holding stuff in. Decisions that are made, kind of harsh. Magician, manifesting. Oh no!
There she is again.
She's kicking it back. She's gonna say she's gonna want more information. She's gonna make the choice. It's like, this is the part that makes me think she's gonna kick it back. It's manifesting. It's buying more time. It's like, I'm not ready to restrict his freedom of speech yet. Because here I am making all the rules as I go along. This to me is like she's going to make him jump through more hoops. You've not done enough. Keep working.
Yeah.
Keep trying. You're almost there. It's got that vibe of, okay. I'm glad you talked with them. You talked with them. You submitted your 200-word document, and I'm not ready to kick it back yet because it's, to me, it's like, I think you could have negotiated a bit more with them, compromised a little bit more. You could come up with a creative solution before you come to me for an answer. So to me, what this is I want you to try a little bit more. You guys can work it out together, and maybe Donald Trump could voluntarily say he's not going to try to do something. It's like she doesn't want to rule against him. She wants it to be on his honor type thing, so that she doesn't have to make a ruling on it, because if she doesn't make this could come back to bite her, because it's attacking the FBI and it's impacting the sanctity of the case. Yeah. So this could be something
as well as potential witnesses and people giving testimony in the case, right?
But I think she's going to make Jack Smith jump through some more hoops. That's what I get. I mean, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if she takes the case, but again, schedules it a month from now, so that the damage is done.
Yeah.
But I suspect that she is going to make him jump through more hoops. She's not done effing with him yet, because she's the Empress. She's in charge. Okay, so we're going to leave it here. Thank you very much for watching this video and supporting our channel. We appreciate it.
Yes, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. We do read all the comments, and we try and reply, or at least acknowledge that we've read it, either by giving a little thumbs up or a heart or a comment. But we really appreciate you guys tuning in.
And everything you do helps feed the algorithm, so the video makes it out to a wider audience. And there could be somebody out here who hasn't been subjected to our humor yet, who might need to hear this message about Judge Cannon, and it'll bring them a little bit of peace or mirth.
There's no reason you're the only people that are being tortured with this humor.
Exactly.
Spread the love.
Our mother had to deal with us. Now they have to deal with us too.
Indeed.
All right. We'll catch you on the next video.
Take care. Bye.